That was shocking. Holy shit. So at least we found out. All those earlier scenes where he was not doing the following the boat's rules makes sense now.
Ship in Baffin Bay would head this way, led by grubbing captains, but with good men in their crews. Can't risk that. Our crews, you say? Whether we've earned them or not. We've decided it's a he. It is most definitely a he. Graham died that very day. It's in the muscles. I'm tired all the time, no matter what the hour. I'm breathing out of the sockets of my teeth now. Have you contended with it ever? No. No? I can't understand. I think these few miles were an effort. You know, after the war, I asked permission to walk home to London from Nanking through Tibet to Russia. I wanted to try my hand at being an overland spy. I was the best walker in the service. I told Sir John Barrett that once without blushing. I was quick to want the world rid of its fools an hour ago. I forget sometimes how much an exemplar I am among them. It's not how I see you. Francis, do you know how I was appointed to this expedition? I saved Sir John Barrow's son from a scandal. By chance in Singapore. I paid to have a very base matter settled that would have blackened the Barrow's name and the Admiralties by association. As soon as I returned to London, I was promoted to commander. When the Admiralty announced that there would be another attempt at the passage, well, I only had to say the word. It only makes you a man, does it? What you describe is a surplus of political luck. But a dearth of courage. I'm a fake, brother. I challenge any biographer to tally up your acts of valor and then call you a fake. Francis, a man like me will do amazing things to be seen. My father was a ridiculous man. Ruined himself in debts. He was a consul general in Brazil. And he and his wife would mix with all the wealthy Portuguese families in exile there. My mother was probably from one of those families who's never told more. I was born out of an affair. father's cousins had to find people to raise me. My name. Even my name was made up for my baptism. James Fitzjames. Like a bad pun. I'm not even fully English. I didn't know any of that.
Me neither.
Mm-hmm.
I've never said it out loud before now. I always felt I deserved more. So I went to sea age 12 and I began to build myself a great, gilded life that didn't humiliate me to live. So all of those stories, you would have my biographer Talia's courage. It's all vanity. Always has been. And we are at the end of vanity. And you're free. Mind your courage from a different road now. Friendship. Brotherhood. Are we brothers, Francis? I would like that very much. Rains are running.
I noticed a change in the music too. Yeah.
As soon as they sighted Lieutenant Irving and Mr. Farr, they set upon them with knives.
We were already at the slip by the time we reached the hill with Mr. Hickey, who'd left us.
And in that select were killed?
Aye.
Who shot them?
I shot two. Mr. Armitage too. Mr. Pocock one more escaped off.
And that's why the Marines are preparing for a Netzalik retribution.
What evidence did you observe when you arrived an attack on our men had taken place?
I saw what they'd done, sir.
When you first set eyes on the Eskimo, were their weapons drawn? Blood on their persons?
Sir, Lieutenant Irving and Mr. Farr's bodies were put through something I can't even find English words for. I didn't look for confirmation of something that can only have been done by savage men. I ordered our counterattack. They had some of Lieutenant Irving's personal belongings already on their sled, sir.
Captain, do I have your permission to assist the Marines in getting a perimeter set up with additional guns and men?
And it was Mr. Hickey who saw the attack happen.
From a distance, yes. He saw Lieutenant Irving murdered and ran to retrieve us. He was unarmed and too far to help Mr. Farr.
Only he saw it.
Yes, sir. So I fetch him here to give his own account.
I want to see the bodies. Find Lady Silence. Bring her here.
me now, huh? Mm-mm, Read.
And the rocks were painted with it. And Lieutenant Irving lying in that way. No longer a map.
This guy's sick. Really? And I don't. And
These people
are you?
You joke around about it all a lot.
Hmm.
were beyond the
Yeah, but again, I joke around, but I would never do it.
Sergeant
Sure
Dozier
about
told
that?
me he heard Dr. McDonald say Netzilisk settle in groups of 20. to
I don't have a.
50
I'm not a sociopath like him.
Okay.
100 days could be headed for this camp.
But I am curious what he did to the real
Not a
Hickey.
decent job personally,
No.
but if I was,
Mr. Hickey, the captain's asked to speak. I was just coming to see him, Johnson. We need to speak immediately. Don't also forget your other things, Mr. Hickey. You're gonna need them. You're going back.
Dr. Goodsir and Lady Silence can join us. May be able to discern something I cannot. Anyone else? Sir?
If it'll limber me up for the next 800 miles you're making me walk.
pardon my asking again, sir, but are we supplementing the Marines or not? They want to build a proper perimeter with or without us.
They are us, Edward. Remind them. Give Sergeant Tozier as many pairs of eyes as he wants.
Are you saying you like Hickey?
At the army, you tend to prepare fast kits that don't arm additional men.
Yes, but
Do you not
It sounds like that's what you're saying.
Process. You should set off. Forming watch has already begun.
I don't like how you're giving me a smile and also not an answer at the same time.
Lieutenant, keep the men ready in case Mr. Hickey is telling the truth. But calm, in case he is not.
In my opinion, Hickey has never proven that he could be trustworthy in this show.
As you were.
We'll be back by afternoon watch if we need more volunteers, Sergeant. Today may be the day.
guns.
We should have the work gloves for full maintenance for a while, if you can tolerate that. I have a week of salve that I can give you that you can put on all day underneath. You're good, Mr. Collins, you're all right. Let that sit for a few minutes and I'll be back to wipe away the excess.
It's Dr. Goodsir.
Are we to be overrun, do you think? From the reaction of our captains, my sense tells me we will not.
Fear tells me something else. There's too much fear, John.
Apart from the headaches and your teeth, have you noticed anything else? Bruises, mainly.
I've been getting more. I don't remember knocking into any. They don't hurt.
Go on, you can show me.
Oh.
With you in a moment, Mr. Collins.
I want you to mind what I tell you. It's not quick, this, and you can turn it around in a day. It's the first signs, this. It's early days for you.
Captain Crozier wouldn't be sending out hunting parties if he didn't think it was worth doing.
No, you wouldn't. No, I'm here. Dr. Goodsir's here. You can come back when he's returned and he can reassure you and you.
What the hell?
Those Eskimos.
Hmm? Was this Hickey's doing?
No, I don't think so.
But looking at his face, he looks pretty shocked by what he's seen.
Right?
So I don't think it was him. And there was a kid.
Huh?
There was a kid.
The Eskimo ran off in which direction, Mr. Hickey?
Thomas? Gentlemen, Mr. Hickey. Could you show me where Lieutenant Irving and Mr. Farr were killed, please?
You like tea?
Did you take your pills, honey?
I think.
No, no, tea.
So this was Hickey's doing. Okay.
It is for sure.
Hmm. It kind of tells you that he had no remorse killing a kid too. Or here, I'm gonna give him a new nickname. Fakey. Fakey.
I'll be back behind those raised
Just because
bars
he's not
and
real.
waiting for this to get a bit worse.
If we're going to be cut down today, I'll be grateful for a shotgun. I'm afraid your chance of killing at least as many of them as killed me. Yes. I have, sir. I almost rang the alarm just now.
You've only just arrived.
Shales sliding around as if underfoot. A whistle, maybe. Quarter mile out, possibly. It's hard to tell in this fog. We just have our ears now. Out there. That way.
Who then?
There it is again, Sergeant.
Damn it all.
How bad? Ew, ew. Oh. Ew, oh God, why are you showing this to me? I get that he's...
You know what I'm asking, and I know it's unfair to even pose the question to another officer, and one who wasn't there.
All we have are our instincts and training. If both told you to proceed with what you ordered, then be easy with yourself.
My mother's cousin had a relation who married a Texas man. She moved to a territory town there called Victoria in 38. One morning, they woke up to 600 Comanches screaming through their gates. They had no warning. From what my cousin was told, this good lady managed to get all but one of her children out of the house before they seized her. A ranger found her in a tree 6 days later, with her skirts torn off and her head cleaved open to the stem. That town was burned, as were several more over the next week. They never found the other child. They killed children, Your Honor.
Find Commander Fitzjames and send him to the armory immediately. Put your backs. Everyone, stand still. Where's Commander Fitzjames?
I haven't seen him, sir.
Then it was not he who made this order.
There was no order, sir. An attack is being staged right now using that fog as cover. My men can hear it.
And you allowed this?
Without knowing their numbers and having no familiarity with their tactics, our gunpowder is our only advantage. This camp has no cover whatsoever. Who knows if the Esky girl's been sending them signals as to what we're all about. If they come, they will blow through us like a wind. Perhaps you'd like to make the order, sir.
This is...
The time is now. Mr. Armitage, do not scrimp on that logbook. I want to see a record of every issue taking place here. Captain! Avast! Let know! Sir? Get yourselves fed, man. Those are some long miles. I don't know. I think that's the command tent.
The
been opened up.
Oh, James, how?
Lieutenant Little gave the order. The men believe we are under attack.
We are of the most cowardly kind.
I stepped in, but 20 arms had already been issued.
Hick.
She enters that camp again, Francis. We have to get this matchstick away from the tinderbox.
But Mr. Hickey's gone in already. We'll tell them we're back.
I'll go on ahead of Mr. Brackman then. Lieutenant?
Johnson.
Your things.
Gila. Nunga huet. Kan du hear Dalilute.
Wait.
Yes, come. Be safe. Stay with us. I'll talk to the men and make it safe for you. We owe you that. I do. I wish you could come to England and see for yourself. It's not like we are here. People there are good. They're good. Marina.
Makes certain foreign people around. The two of you, Mr. DeVoe, Golding, Paul, Mr. Thompson, Mr. Crisp, Mr. Kenley, Mr. Coombs. When we depart, we'll be taking a boat sledge. Ransom, find out which one is lightest, and make sure there are slots and harnesses. We may have no more interaction with this larger group, so if you do go today, you must take everything we need with us. Do you know how to read maps and charts?
Listen,
Find an occasion to be in the command tent. Secure one batch indicating where the ships are stuck in, all the way down to Great Slave Lake. Burn any others. Throughout the entire rest of your long lives, think back on how hard this day was. For now, only do. And do well.
I thought I made a very clear plan, and for very clear reasons. It was the fog that changed my thinking, sir. I thought you'd see it differently as well.
Commander Fitzjames ought to have made that call. Why did you not include him?
There was no time, sir. I heard there was sign that some of the men heard things out in the fog.
Which men? You made the best decision for the problem you thought you had. But as it turns out, it was trumpery. And in its place, we've an even worse problem. You've traded an imaginary invasion from without for a real invasion from within. If Mr. Hickey killed Lieutenant Irving, I restore as I suspect he did. It was not for the joy of it. We do not know yet who is in his coffin, but make no mistake about what they want.
What is our evidence against him?
Dr. Bitzer, I want you to cut open Irving's stomach.
Good.
Yeah, I agree. They gotta take Hickey down. This is treason, what he's doing. That's why I'm not on his side.
That seal needs barely digest. They fed him.
Of course they did. Will you confirm this contradicts Mr. Hickey's version of events and is indisputable proof of a lie that resulted in 7 deaths, including a naval officer and a child?
Hmm.
He must have been alone this far. After we had him before, he turned back immediately.
Austin, will you confirm it?
Oh my god. Yes.
Yeah, the child part pissed me off with Hickey there. I would never have killed him.
Sergeant Tozer, go on with it. I took his story and made it my order. I thought I was doing right. I'm the worst kind of sorry, sir. Choose men we can trust. Deputize them. Sweep the camp. Anyone below a wardroom officer disarm, including the Marines. Put one of the mates in charge of the armory, DeVoe. Arrest Sergeant Tozier and Mr. Hickey at the same moment. Bring them. We'll court-martial them here. And find the carpenters. Carpenters, sir. For a gallows.
I hope I won't be long, Mr. Bridges. I pray this will be brief. Who's been asking for the Peruvian, Mr. Bridges? This is very strong. I haven't even given a dose of that to anyone. What cure is it? Cocaine and wine. Where's Sergeant Tozer being held? You're lucky you weren't just shot back there, Mr. Hickey. Give us some gift for aim, Jobson.
Everything we ate right now started with a gun. My aim's fine, Mr. Hickey. I've shot smaller hawks than you.
We'll proceed first with Petty Officer Cornelius Hickey.
Didn't like speak through that fast. Like,
Lieutenant John Irving. And
did he
Petty
like
Officer
surrender
Thomas Farr.
easily? Like, yeah, I killed him.
Evidence has been stated before command, so we can suggest Mr. Hickey's guilt well proven. With that proof comes confirmation of the next, more pernicious charges of sedition and mutinous designs. These charges are all punishable by death. And at Captain Crozier's discretion, the sentence will be carried out by hanging before the men now assembled. Mr. Hickey and Sergeant Tozer will be given last words. But first, your captain would like to speak.
When we abandoned ship, I promised you men 2 things. The first was that help was already on its way to us, back from Fort Resolution with Lieutenant Fairholm and the party I sent out last summer. We now know those men are dead.
I found them on watch. And Captain Crozier had me swear an oath of silence.
Which you broke. Now be quiet. You'll get a chance to speak.
Sergeant Tozier and Mr. Morphin discovered this 2 days ago, as only some of you already know. I decided not to share it. I own that decision and would make it again. Not to deceive you, but to protect your reserves. But now we know, now we all know, no one is coming for us. We must get ourselves out under our own steam. I don't know what Mr. Hickey's plan was, but I know it didn't include all of you. And those of you who might have gone with him, I can promise you, he would have burned through you like fuel. Lied to you and used you down to your last muscle. And here's how I know. Mr. Diggle, will you open these, please, and tell the men what's inside?
It's fresh, sir.
Louder so they can all hear. It's fresh meat. What kind of meat?
Seal, sir.
Thank you. The other promise I made to all of you was that when we crossed paths with the next elect, that they would help us. Lieutenant Irving met them. And do you know what they did to him? Dr. Goodsir, would you please? They fed him. They fed him. They didn't cut him down and deface him. That was Mr. Hickey. They didn't slice off his man parts and punch 23 holes into his lungs with a boat knife. That was Mr. Hickey! They were no war party, those Eskimo. They were more of a family, it seemed. 4 men, an old woman, and a girl. A little girl. No more than 6 years old. Mr. Hickey lied to you. Mr. Hickey lied to all of you because he needed to cut the legs out from under my leadership. And in so doing, he was prepared to set all your lives swinging. Now we will share this meat, Dr. Goodsir. But that line of help has been cut off from us now. We will find another, no doubt. But not with gammoning dogs like this among us. Hear me, men. I take no pleasure in these deaths today. I want to bring every last one of you home. But if I cannot bring these 2, then I am only doubly resolute about the rest of you. Now, before we hear Mr. Hickey's last words, I have one more request to make of you. I need volunteers to man the rope.
You two, come forward.
Mr. Hickey.
Yeah. I've let the captain speak now long enough. Telling every manner of falsehood against me. Proving only every man lies. Even this man, your captain. But I must pierce this thing he calls truth with another of his own recent deceptions. June the 11th, last year, the day Sir John was killed, something else transpired. Crozier made a plan. In secret. To get himself out without you. There are display of Captain's imagination. But abandoning his ship and his men should not be among them. Yet I hereby tender my...
Oh, go on, Captain, you finish it.
Where's that?
Collins.
No shit, that's
Now,
what.
do you think that thing's made up of all their minds?
Do you? Because of the lead? Yeah, I think you're kind of right.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of...
It only appears right when they're
Give me as many as you can.
about to do something. And they've been eating it like over many years. The lead can't. But I don't think everyone would have been seeing the thing like that too. If
I don't know.
so, it could be real. But I think it could be also a polar bear. That it could be. Yeah. No, I meant it could be a polar bear attacking them, but they see a monster. In. But I'll let you know we never find that out if it is a polar bear or not. I'll just tell you that. We never find out. Because you're never gonna find out. It's not a spoiler if you don't know what it is. And I do like this whole action sequence.
Now's the time, Mr. Defoe. It's on the far side of camp.
They don't look out.
Come with us, Lieutenant.
I'll not tell you again.
No one can see you now. You're invisible. They'll think you've died and been carried on.
Get on the ground.
Hickey didn't get to say half of what he wanted to say. Edward. That's your name, isn't it? Edward. Crozier was going to leave that sledge party himself and leave. Quit the Navy. Quit all of us. You didn't know that, did you? He was
To the
gonna
heads.
make you a big loser. Edward. Watch out.
It could have also been Mr. Hickey who cut all those people's heads off, the rescue crew. Because I was looking at, because remember when I said it was clean cut? I don't think the polar bear would have ripped you apart.
Right.
But those were heads, like, purposely put there.
I lost them. The boat's gone. Turner's with them. They have at least 5 guns. Here you are. Let them go.
This guy's screwed. Yep. Oh. Oh, God. Ah. Damn, that was... There's only 2 more episodes. Do you want to take a break?
Take a little break.
That was good. Are you kind of with me with Hickey on now?
Yeah.
Like with the child and...
Would you make me another cup of coffee? Strong.
Okay, I can do that.
Thank you.
But that was a damn good episode. Holy shit. Right, I need to add water. Thank you guys for watching this video. Leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.